Hello! We're back with another live stream. Look at that. 2 streams in what? The same week?
Oh, that's right. You did a stream with Ari earlier this week, didn't you?
We did like this little creator battle kind of thing. It was so much fun. If I turn you around, is that going to be the right way?
Who won?
Honestly, I don't remember. It was such a good time though.
Brilliant.
We played a bunch of like different decks. We tried to do some Pixelborn stuff, but my lack of technology. I say lack of technology, but like I didn't really know how Pixelborn worked, so we didn't really do that.
Yeah,
But it was fun. So today, hello and welcome to Lore Horde. If you're new, welcome, and please like and subscribe, all that cool stuff. But if you don't know, I'm Sam, one half of Lore Horde. The other half is not here today, but I am joined by Jordan from Into the Inkwell, our Tassie creator down south. You might remember her from a couple of videos now, I think. One or two?
I think a couple.
One or two. Either way, if you don't, this is Jordan, wonderful person, and we are going to chat everything Set 12, DLC, going to play a few games, chat through rotation ideas, all that cool stuff. So strap in, get your snacks, get your drinks. You know that we did. Cheers, Jordan. Chin, chin.
Cheers, my friend. I'm just having, just a little side note, like a technical thing. I'm having trouble finding the live. And I'm
finding the live? It is youtube.com/@lorehorde.
Yeah, like I'm in, but I'm not able to act like it's not showing me that we are live. And we could be, and this could very much
It might be because there's like a few minute delay.
Ah, sick. Yeah, that makes sense.
So we are live, but like also not right now.
Oh, so what's going to happen in like 3 minutes time?
In like a couple minutes, you'll just see. We will show up.
Fancy. Okay, cool. I'm down for that. That is fine. I just wanted to make sure that...
No, that's okay. No, it happens. It confused me too.
Juju.
Yeah, no, it confused me too because I was like, I didn't realize I had a delay set up, and I don't know how to change that.
Ah, yes. Okay.
But, you know,
not the person
we're
to
here.
help you with that.
So, without further ado, John, a little bit late to the party myself. Obviously, I wanted to go, couldn't swing it this year, but let's talk DLC. So, I understand you went, you had some fun surprises on the day, let's call it that. But talk me through DLC, how'd you go?
This is going to sound so massively dramatic, my guy, and I am totally fine with that, but I feel like it changed my life.
Really? Okay.
It was so good. So obviously for the last, I've been playing and collecting for, it's well over a year now, but during that time, like we started, my husband and I, sort of just as the DLC happened last year. So that wasn't even on our radar. We didn't even know it was a thing at the time. But since then have been like, taking weekends off work to watch Worlds and staying up all night to watch American DLCs and European DLCs and being that person for our group chat to say, this is what time you need to tune in, so go to bed by this time type scenario. And watching them all and loving it and just seeing all these people in like familiar faces and non-familiar faces all in the same room. They all love the game. They love Disney. It could be a combination of both. They're there competitively or they're there for community and a bit of fun and thinking, oh my God, I need to go to one of these things. This looks like it would be such a vibe, to all of a sudden going. And it was so great. So everything ran so smoothly to start with. There were no dramas. There were no massive delays or anything along those lines. TAC Games did a fantastic job of organising it. And we had all sorts, right? So we had people that essentially travel to DLCs as what they do for life. So we had Ed and we had Tiago and we had DKP and like, they're
That's
just awesome.
People,
right?
I couldn't have imagined being in that room as well. Hey, like just to see so many like high profile creators, players from across the scene, across the world, and also having the current reigning world champion in that room must have been pretty cool to experience.
Absolutely. So the first time we actually saw DKP was in the lobby of our hotel the day before. So we'd gone to check in. We were there too early, so we left and went to the pub because that's what you do when you go away with no kids, right? You just go straight to the pub.
100%.
We
holiday beers?
came
what do you
back
mean?
ready to... airport beers, right? Before you've even gone on holiday. And we get into the lobby ready to sort of dump our stuff and think about which pub we were going to go to for the afternoon. And DKP was in the lobby, and I was like, oh my gosh, no way. So I went up and said hey, and that was great. And we had a bit of a chat and tried to get him to tell me what deck he was playing, and he wouldn't, even though I think, everyone knows he's been pretty strong on the Blurple, but he still wouldn't confirm it for me, which is probably fair enough. But yeah, you had the likes of Ed. So during one of my matches, I was actually sat next to Ed. Has to be Edmund Shue, one of the nicest people I've ever spoken to in my life, and I'm sitting there all intimidated.
I see him on the streams all the time at like the CCQs, the DLCs across the world, and he looks like just dead focused. But everybody that's like come into contact with the guy says he's like one of the nicest players you'll ever meet, and like I'm excited to eventually say hello to him if I do run into him down the circuit at some point.
Yeah,
but my God,
you're not wrong, right? He's got the famous stare down, right? So when
like
you're
he just
taking
gives
your
nothing
turn,
away.
He won't let anything on. No,
like that whole time in DLC,
away.
Was it Taipei that he won? Or Richmond?
Yes.
It was Taipei. And the whole time watching his game in the final, like he's just staring down at his opponent, looking at him like, you're never going to get what I'm doing. You're not going to get my game plan, but like, good game, bud. You know what I mean?
Yeah. GG's. But that's the thing, right? And no one does, because he's playing the Ink Geyser deck of all things. I know that makes you very excited. And I watched it and thought,
when
this
I
is
saw
actually
Ink Geyser,
mental.
it is my favorite blue-green action card. Like, I love that thing with a passion. When it came out, I've got a whole like spiel about this card, Jordan, but I'll spare you the details. But let's put it the same. The idea of messing with somebody's game plan, aside from just like you're welcoming a character or Mother Knows Best or like, hey, Prince Philip, whatever. The fact that you can manipulate somebody's resource in the game is amazing. I love that idea.
And I think it is one of the, like, sidetracking a little bit, and we'll go back to DLC soon, but I think it is one of the only cards that actually lets you manipulate your opponent's inkwell. So you've got the Daisy from Whispers that allows, that indicates that if you've got her in play, your opponent's inkwell. So it's not necessarily as useful for them the next
There's
turn.
a couple of cards that, like, if you remember, like, Friend Like Me was an action. I think it was a song, actually. Yeah, like 5 cards or 3 cards or something from your deck in your inkwell. I don't remember, but there are a few cards that interact with ink, but none that really manipulate the resource so much as like Ink Geyser or that Daisy. And actually,
like
she
disruptor.
was. Yeah, are you talking about the Daisy that was the Set Champs foil? Yes, that's right. Yeah. No, she's a cool card. She really interested me, that one. I liked it a lot. I haven't found a way to fully integrate it into a deck other than in like an Amber Sapphire thing.
Ditto. So I've definitely mucked around with a bit of a fun Amber Sapphire Detective Duck type.
Oh my God, yes.
Deck, but it's definitely the detectives that make the deck more than the duck. I dare say one day she'll have her time. But
I am hopeful that there's going to be a Daisy where, after rotation, which, we'll talk about our ideas and expectations for rotation coming up in August soon. But after that, I think, the set 5 Daisy that we all know and love, the turn 1, 1/4, quest for 2, I think she's on the hit list for rotation. That's just a sneak peek at what I'm thinking, right? But aside from that, there's not really many options for a good Daisy to go on tempo into that curve. So, we'll see what happens after rotation.
There's a Wilds Unknown card that's just recently been revealed. She's got an epic version. She's a Daisy and she's Ruby, and I think she might be a 2-drop off the top. Maybe she's 3. Maybe I'm lying. I think she's a 2-drop, but she could be a 3-drop. And if she was a 3-drop, then it's way off curve for the shift line. But if she's a 2-drop, it might help. For in like a Ruby Sapphire. So all of a sudden you're absolutely demolishing your ink up, and then you're stopping. You're exerting your opponents. But I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. There's a lot of cards that I think will have their time in the sun when we get down to... I'm going to stop talking about it because we're going to talk about rotation later. But once we get there's a lot of cards that I think will have their time in the sun. But back to DLC.
Yes, let's get back to DLC because we could talk about this for hours. We both know... I know you, you know me... And like
I know that you know that I know you.
Exactly. All right, so DLC. So we talked about Ed. You met DKP in the hotel. Talk about the room, your first few matchups. Like, how did they all go? What was the experience like?
Yeah, so first matchup, so round 1. So I was playing Ruby Amethyst. So at that point in time, I'd just come off the back of a set champs win in Whispers of the Well with Ruby Amethyst.
Ooh, spicy.
And I think so I think I really struggled with the idea of changing decks it was so close between like having such great success with it. I
That's
tried
right.
a few
Yeah.
different things, especially when Winterspell started getting teased, and I thought, no, if I take something that's not that, I'm going to regret it.
Yeah.
So I took Ruby Amethyst. I ended up going 5-4, so 5 wins, 4
Do you
losses,
know
which
what though?
was,
That's a really impressive score to go for, especially as like as a newcomer, fair newcomer to the like DLC scene.
mm,
Huge. So well done on
yeah.
that.
So thank you. I was very stoked. We got the Mulan, so we brought home the shiny Mulan,
We love that.
which was good, and that was kind of the aim. I mean, the overall aim was day 2, but I don't know that that was ever going to happen. So
You gotta aim high,
the
you know?
well, that's it.
Aim to go,
But
do
yeah,
your
it was
best,
great.
and you'll be fine.
That's it. So my first matchup was dogs, and I was
Ooh.
stoked with that because
That's
dogs.
that's
against,
amazing.
Yeah, Ruby Amethyst. You play. It's about the only deck you play where you go. Do you know what? Give me dogs. I'm happy with that.
You can just deal with dogs with Ruby Am all my days.
100%. So that was a 2-0 win for me, which I was
Beautiful.
pretty stoked with. Game 2 was I was actually lucky enough out of the 9 rounds, 3 times I got paired up with a friend. Out of the whole
God. Who did you get paired up with?
out
then?
of the whole room. So round 2 I was paired up with Sammy.
Oh no way!
Sam
That's
Chanted.
awesome.
Yeah, you all might know
Shout
her
out.
as Sam Chanted on
Yep.
Insta and TikTok. Please go follow her as well.
Shout out to that
But
lovely
yes,
human
I got
being.
paired up against Sammy, so I'm standing there waiting for like pairings and stuff, and we're just sort of
Yeah.
sitting there, and we'd seen each other already, obviously, because
Yep.
we were that excited to meet each other in person. And then she was off playing her round 1 game and no problem, and we're just standing there looking at our pairings, and they said, "Oh, round 2 pairings are up," and I refreshed it, and I squealed. And then I
No.
heard a squeal come from about 15 meters on the other side of the room, and I'm like, "Oh, there she is! She's
Yeah.
seen it."
That must
So
have been
we got
such
paired
a
up together.
cool game to go to, right?
So good. That was when we were actually sat next to Ed. So that was the game we were sat next to Ed. So Sammy and I just sitting there being like, "Oh my God, we're best friends, and we love you," and blah 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 blah. And he must have thought we were so unserious.
That's so fun.
But yes, Sammy played Amber Saf Princesses.
Ooh, spicy,
Which is
spicy.
really really good deck.
That can turbo
Unfortunately,
pretty well.
It can. Unfortunately, I did manage to just get everything that I needed in the Ruby Saf. I'm sorry, Amber. Far out, Ruby Amethyst. I can't speak. Inclusive of like the Negaduck shift line, and just was
Yeah.
taking everything out, and I did win that one too, which was great. And then went into after that,
Starting-
I was around.
Starting the
strong.
day 2-0 off the bat on day 1 is pretty amazing.
Yeah, and then it was round 3, and I
Yep.
went up against an Amber. From the top of my head, I went up against an Amber Steel aggro.
Ooh,
Um,
that's rough.
that at that point in
Potentially.
time you weren't seeing much of,
Okay.
because it was dogs that was sort of
Yeah,
the aggro deck of
that was,
or
like,
the Amber Saf
right-
Princess. But
Yeah, that was right as Winterspell dropped, and everybody was sort of experimenting with all the cards. I mean, we knew Dogs was going to be one of the key things.
Yeah.
As soon as we saw that Grandmother Willow was announced, we just knew that all the Amber aggro players, oh, she's amazing. Honestly, that card turned me into an Amber player. That and Ohana means family.
Did I?
But as soon as we all saw these reveals and we saw that Grandmother Willow was coming in, you just heard the aggro players scream for joy across the world. It's an amazing card, and yeah, for dogs. But Amber Steel aggro, we saw a lot of it in Fabled. Fabled was a really good time for Amber Steel aggro.
Nala.
Coming up into set 10. Oh my god, the Nala with resist. Ugh, problem.
well, this deck that I faced
yeah.
in round 3 had the Rhino shift line, the Daisy.
Yeah.
So everything that you look at and go, "Oh, gross."
Yeah.
But then at 2 they had Nala,
Yeah.
the new Lilo bundled up.
Oh, I tell you what, that
doesn't
Lilo
receive damage
is
the first time.
that Lilo is a problem, especially when it comes to, you know, the Rapunzel legendary from last set, or
Yes.
like even Tiana being exited as well. It just becomes so much more of a problem.
It does, and there was Tiana's in this deck too, right? And then there was and I'm not even lying, it cooked me.
They had the
Absolutely, I
pieces
could
of
not get
Exodia.
things out faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. And he was a lovely guy. So he was a really nice guy, and I can't remember his name for the life of me, but he was wonderful. He was great to play against. But he 2-0'd me, absolutely. And then I came out of round 3 and went, "Oh, this is a problem."
So 2-1 going
But-
into round 4.
2-1 going into round 4, which I wasn't, definitely wasn't upset with. And then again, the details have kind of left me, but I did go on to have 5 wins, which was good. But I played, in terms of friends, I actually got paired up. The first time I played Amethyst, the whole day, was in round 8, 8 of 9. I did not hit purple until then, and that was against our wonderful friend Matt.
Oh, big shout out to
his
Matt.
Purple Steel. Yeah, big shout out to Motormouth Matt.
He lives up to the name, but he knows we mean it with love.
Absolutely.
He's a really, really good Purple Steel player. I'll tell you something, I played against him at Set Champs, and I felt so bad because at my LGS, we went, and, he came, it was awesome, we got to play against each other, we got paired up round 2, and at that Set Champs, I was rocking Blurple for the first time at a Set Champs ever, and I thought, it's really like a high roll decision against Amethyst Steel. You never know how that matchup is going to go. It's like a 50-50, right? But I felt so bad for Matt. He just did not get to draw any of his docks, Yzmas, anything that he needed, and I just managed to cook him a little bit too hard. But in multiple times before that, he has absolutely steamrolled me with his Purple Steel. It just cooks.
He's a very good, and like the deck is such a consistent deck, right? Like you can seem to find what you need quite regularly. But he was so good at playing it. I think it was a 2-1, so I did manage to sneak a win in there. But I think I kind of went on the more aggro side rather than the control side of the Ruby M.
Okay, all right.
But he did a really, really great job. So yeah, he beat me. But one of the other games that I got to play against a friend was actually a friend from local, so someone that I travelled over with to play. Her and I got paired up in, it was round 5 or 6, it was somewhere down the middle, and she was playing Blue Steel. And that was historically not a bad matchup for me, so that one was mine as well.
You can quite out-tempo Blue Steel, I think. Most blue decks you can.
Look, it's, you miss that 2 in any blue deck, and if you miss 2 or 4 in Blue Steel, then that's kind of it, right? But it can be very
that's a hard game if you miss 2 and 4.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then everybody else that I played throughout the day was wonderful. So I definitely met a mixture of people I already knew, people that had travelled for a few DLCs and done a few. I didn't go up against any big names, but people who travelled for DLCs, I was absolutely up against. But also a couple of the people that I played was also their first time ever at a tournament like that. So it was a really great. Yeah, a really great diverse group of people that were there.
Sure.
There was not, there were a couple of unsportsmanship moments, not towards me or in my games, but just stuff we heard about and saw, but honestly quite minor.
It can happen. It can happen.
And it can. And it was a brilliant time. And look, I don't think anybody left there thinking that they didn't get what they wanted out of the day, aside from probably winning. But
well, one of the moments that I wanted to have a shout out to you for was I was sat watching over the weekend on the Twitch, on JDZ Quest's Twitch, and what do you know it, about halfway through the stream, a familiar face drops by with a jar of Vegemite, getting him to absolutely take it like a champ. Have you still got the jar? That's amazing. Big shout out to JDZ. He was such a good sport about it all. And I tell you what, I've never seen somebody on camera go, I'm going to take this whole scoop of Vegemite and just down it in one and took it like a champ. I can't even do that. I don't like Vegemite. So
this has not been touched since.
Oh, and, God, I wouldn't.
Yeah. No, but I mean, that is a very big scoop, right?
That is a huge scoop.
So that was lots of fun, and I think I could probably safely say, I'm calling it now, I'm the only person in the world with a jar of Vegemite signed by JDZ Quests.
That is a hot commodity.
That is, absolutely. So it was really funny because we just finished day 1 and been to the pub to have a meal, and back at the hotel and just decompressing, ready for day 2. Now, none of the people that I travelled with, none of us made day 2, so the next day was very much, let's hang out at some side events, let's trade some cardboard for some more cardboard at the Card Hub Australia. Another shout out. We love those guys.
Out to those guys.
and let's meet people and let's just have a bunch of fun, right? So we're all
Yeah.
sort of planning what we're going to do, and we're having a look through the Discord and the TAC Games Discord and talking through there. And JDZ was in there, and he made a joke about someone had said something about Vegemite. And he's like, you know what? I've actually never had it.
Yeah.
And so I commented and made a joke and said, hey, I can bring you some tomorrow and you can try it on stream and then everybody will see your reaction to it. And I thought, like, he's either not going to take me up on it or he might, who knows? Because, this stuff, when you don't know what it is and you haven't grown up on it, it's nasty.
I tell you what, it is foul. I will say that.
I love it.
I know I'm going to get some hate in chat, but you know what? I love it because in England, so I'm from England, we have Marmite. Which is the same vibe. It's all just road tar, but it just.
I've heard Marmite is subjectively worse, but I don't think I've ever had Marmite. So.
Well, I grew up. My mum, she loved Marmite on toast. It was, yeah. So when I saw the Vegemite was the thing, I tried it and I was like, no, this is bringing back awful memories.
Awful memories for me. Yeah, and then Greg, who was JDZ's co-host, Greg from Melbourne. Shout out to Greg, lovely guy. I'm actually going to go to a midnight release of Wilds at a store in Melbourne that he's going to be at, so it'll be good to catch up with him again. But he messaged back and said, you should totally do it, Jordan. And I was like, oh yeah, very funny. So I said to Kyle, we better grab some on the way. So that morning we do a bolt down to 7-Eleven and find the only jar of Vegemite we can find, and it's a 380 gram one. It's massive, and I think it cost us nearly $20 because it was from 7-Eleven. And then I just forgot about it. We're carrying it around in our bag. I kind of forgot about it. We're in the middle of Super Sealed, and we just finished a round, and we were waiting for the next lot of pairings. And Greg runs up, finds my husband, and he's like, where is she? We have time for the Vegemite. And Kyle's just grabbed me by the arm and thrown the Vegemite into my hand and said, off you go. And I just thought I was going to be giving them the Vegemite to try, but then they pulled me in as well. And that was awesome to be a part of. So
that's amazing.
It was great to be on there. It was great to see him scoop the Vegemite. I also felt, I think my reaction says it all. I felt terrible because I feel like we tried to give him clear warning, but he just wasn't listening.
He went straight for it. I've never seen somebody just go, yep, all right, I'm diving in to a jar of Vegemite before. Yeah, no.
So no, definitely a really good sport.
No,
But that was so much fun. Yeah,
that's absolutely amazing. So DLC, it sounds like, was an all-around success. So big shout out to the Tech Games crew as well. I know that they fought tooth and nail to get a stream going and to get JDZ and Greg on the camera talking DLC, talking rounds and matchups. It was amazing. So big shout out to them, and we're keen to see more of that stuff later in the year when it comes back. Now, we are coming up, Jordan, to set 12 Wilds Unknown. But I think before we get into talking about some of the reveals, I think let's talk Winterspell favorites. Some highlights from across this set 11 that we've seen, maybe some ink, colors and combos and plays that we liked. For me, I've been a big fan of Amber Amethyst at the minute. Now, not the Pocahontas route, not the aggro route, but the Raging Storm aggro-y style route. Now, big shout out to Mayor Madness. He's over in the States, I think. I found his list. I actually ended up playing around against him at one point on Doors.inc. I didn't even realize until he knew.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I just saw it and I'm like, wait, did he just turbo me with a yellow purple deck? I'm gonna go have a look for this thing. That was amazing. And I've been using that list and a version of it since then, which I gotta tell you, John, you're going to go up against today. It's a bit fun. It's a bit spicy. And to be honest with you, it's probably one of the most consistent decks I've actually found for this set. Which is a big claim, considering we've got Blurple, Purple Steel, all of that good stuff that we know and love. So I think it's a really fun deck and it has some really cool potential. But for me, Amber has shown really big promise this set. They've shout out to the Ravensburger team and the Disney Lorcana team.
Absolutely.
Oh, excuse me, that have been working hard to really switch up the meta this set. I think coming into rotation soon later this year, we're going to see some really big spins for maybe some of the ink archetypes. We're going to see some interesting, oh God, that's got rotated out. No way. So there are some big things coming. I can
Hmm.
feel it in the air. But John, tell me, like, what from Winterspell has probably been your highlight, like your takeaway? Like, talk to me.
So I think I similar to you. I'm glad to have seen Amber get what it got. I guess is my there's a lot of people out there that reckon Amber got too much out of Winterspell and now it's too overpowered or something along those lines. I
It's quite
actually think it
versatile
was
now.
its turn. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is, but I actually think it was its time, and I think that short of giving it some evasive cards as well, that probably would have, probably pushed it a little bit too far. You certainly can't say that we are lacking in card draw for Amber anymore,
No, I tell you what, it
which
really
is
did
good.
get some love this set, you know? I mean,
Yeah,
Amethyst is always kind of like, up till about now, like the be all do everything, jack of all trades kind of ink color, but I think now Amber's giving it a real run for its money, especially with some of the tech,
yeah.
right? Like Horseman Strikes, my god, what a good card.
Right. You just get rid of an evasive card and draw one.
Yeah,
Like, cool. Or
nice
and
Elsa,
like I even
bang.
I had that used. Yeah. Goodbye, Elsa.
Yep.
I had Horseman Strikes used against me the other day, right? So I'm playing a fun red green deck at the moment just at home,
Yes.
and in that red green deck I have Standout, which is a song where you give your
Oh,
own
we
character
love
evasive.
Standout.
We love Standout. So I gave
It's one of my
my
favorite
big
Emerald
power line, who was
songs.
out, I gave him evasive because I was like, do you know what? He's going to stick around for another
Yeah,
turn, and
good luck getting rid of it, right?
he's gonna muck you around. Yeah. So Kyle just horseman struck. And the funny thing is I don't think he would have been able to get rid of him otherwise. So me giving him evasive for that bit of extra protection
Yep.
actually signed his own death warrant. So bit
There
of
you
fun.
go.
But I agree. Amber, we definitely built up to Amber getting some decent stuff in Whisper. So Della's Moon Lullaby, Horseman Strikes,
Yeah.
definitely set Ariel when it comes to songs. They definitely set the
Yes.
scene along
Yes.
with Amber to set it up. Winterspell pulled the trigger, and I'm actually here for it. Whether I end up playing Amber continuously or not, I don't mind. But I made a deal with myself at the start of this set that I would, but whilst I might for some fun decks, competitively I would not play purple. I would
There
not
you go.
play
Okay.
Amethyst this set. I was going to do something that didn't have Amethyst in it because my opinion, and I'm very happy to be proven wrong, but my opinion is if you're going to play Amethyst, no matter at the moment, no matter what color you pair it up with, it's Genie on 4 and it's Elsa on 5 and it's Timona on 6, pretty much regardless of what you pair it up with. And I was sick of
There
those
are-
play lines after 2 full sets of playing purple. And I said, I'm not doing it this set. And now I might next set, but
Yeah.
I had a break
Yeah.
for Winterspell
Take
and
a
that,
purple
and it was
break,
right. Well, I
right?
think that's it, purple break.
Yeah.
And it was Amber Steel songs, and that was my main. So I've made a bunch of other decks. I've got the board wipe deck. I'm loving
There you
the
go.
yellow blue board wipe.
Oh
That
my
is
god, me
stunning.
too. I have that. I haven't got most of it sleeved at the minute, but I have been fiddling around with it. It is divine. I love that
So
deck
much
so
fun.
much.
But
yeah.
And outside of that, like my favorite thing to happen this set is obviously Pocahontas. Favorite movie, favorite songs.
Well, you got the
I had to.
you've got a bunch of the enchants. Oh, there she is. Iconic
There she is. So
Pocahontas framed
my
and
light is
displayed.
kind of ruining it, but we've got her. I've also got it's over on the shelf, but I've got the Enchanted Colors of the Wind. So I'm really hoping that, as much as I'd love her too, that no Pocahontas franchise Enchanteds or Full Arts are made this set because it'll give me a break from having to buy them. But yeah, I love that. And we've already got a couple of new Pocahontas base cards coming
Yeah,
in.
there's a Steel John
Wilds,
Smith. I
which
don't know
I'm
if you've
keen.
seen.
Yep. Yeah,
he's
Steel John
he's
Smith. There's a Steel
aggro
Pocahontas.
steel
So,
card. Oh, okay.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, right.
yeah. So I think he'll synergize quite well with the 5-cost John
I think
Smith
Amber
bodyguard
Steel
this
aggro is
set.
coming back again next set. We'll see. We'll see. All right.
I think
So
it might be.
Winterspell has been, I think, a massive shift up in terms of the meta. I mean, we've seen traditional competitive decks still maintain their hold in the competitive scene. So, you know, we've got Amethyst Sapphire, we've got Emerald Sapphire. A lot of those high key, high rolling Sapphire decks are still maintaining their footing. But what I am loving, and you talked about it, is the Amber Sapphire board wipe deck. That is a fantastic control deck for those that love a spicy control deck that is a bit different from the meta. We've also got some awesome decks coming out in the form of green purple, some slightly different emerald amber aggro decks. I think there's one based around Snowfort, which is again one of my favorite cards from the set. I love it. I've got a green purple deck sitting somewhere next to me. It's not full. I've taken some of it apart to build my amethyst fun shift up deck. But that Snowfort deck, it's so fun, especially with the Emerald Mulan, that 2-cost Mulan that gets extra lore based on strength. Insane. I've seen some absolutely filthy plays with it, and like they've cooked me. But like I almost respect it, you know what I mean?
You're like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, like I can deal with that because I love that.
You set it up, you take the win. I don't care.
Yep. No, so, I can see that.
I tell you what, Jade. Let's. I'm feeling a cheeky game coming on. What do you reckon? Fancy a game?
Yeah, look, you don't have to ask me twice, my friend.
All right, let's get over to. I believe it's. Look at that first try. We've got some playmats. Now this is look, I'm saying okay, all right, you got to flex on me with the set champs. Ooh. Beautiful. I know you're gonna, but well done, you earned it. Now look, I know technically not Disney Lorcana, but technically still Disney, right? Like look,
very much Disney.
I'm very on brand. I love a bit of Maul. Maul Mondays is a thing at the minute, you know, the new animated TV show for Darth Maul, so I'm very happy about that. But I've got here a bit of a fun deck, and I think we actually have matching lore spinners.
We certainly do.
Got a couple of tinks on the table, so I don't have a plug-in yet to do scoring on screen, but we're gonna have some games, bit of chat, you know, as we go. So Jay, I'm thinking let's do a cheeky low roll to start the first game. You never get low rolls. I'm thinking low roll.
Low roll sounds good. I did low roll at a few games at DLC because I kept coming up against people who said they couldn't roll higher than 4 to save their life, so they wanted to do low rolls, and then I would roll lower than them, and they were very frustrated. So let's do low roll. Let's do a cheeky low roll.
Okay. And what cut would you like of this deck? You want a cheeky modest 2-cut, 3-cut? What do you want?
Let's go 3, shall we?
Let's go a 3. One like this. One like that.
What do you want, my friend?
Let's do a modest 2, I think. All right. So let's do a cheeky low roll. So I'm thinking 2 dice, lowest roll takes the play. Well, it's not looking good for me. That's an 11. 9.
7 for me,
7.
My friend.
Okay, all right. Start it off.
7 for me. Do you know what? If we'd have gone a high roll, you wouldn't have rolled that 11, my guy.
I tell you what, no. Like, just before we went live, I practiced the roll. I don't know why. I just thought it'd be funny. You see shiny dice and you go...
Roll. That's beautiful.
In my defense, I've got some nice little, like, liquid core, glittery... you can't really see it. But they're...
Oh, no, that is very pretty. I like it.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? A little cheeky dice roll. And I roll a 12. When it didn't matter. And I'm like, oh, no way. Okay, so I'm going to keep...
I mulliganed 5, just to be fair.
Okay, now I'm wondering what you're running. I'm worried. Slightly worried. I have a feeling it's your set champs deck. I'm going to do 4.
Do you? Okay. I'll allow it.
Oh, that was a bad mulligan. That was a not favourable mulligan for me.
Don't you hate it? Especially if you were toying up with how many to do. Like if you were set sure on your decision, then you can deal with a bad mulligan. But if you were toying up and then it turns out to be the wrong call. All right, I'm doing another modest 2-cut for you. Is that okay, my friend?
Yeah, go for it. I'll do another 3, shall I?
Sounds good.
Sure. Oof.
Throwing cards all over the place.
So you wanted the draw, right? Or the play? No, go for it. Go for it. Sometimes you never know. You might get away with it.
Oh, this is true. You might. You also, funnily enough, might not.
Might not. Ooh, who'd have thought? Chat, would you have seen that coming?
I'm gonna ink an Alonwi, my friend, and I'm gonna pass to you.
No turn 1. That's do you know what? I've got another deck sat next to me. It's in green sleeves. I nearly drew from the top of that. That would have been awkward, right? I'm gonna ink.
A little bit.
I'm gonna ink a Hades and pass. Now I need to turn off my overhead face light, so I'm gonna look a little bit dull, but that's fine. Just so you can see the cards. Tell me, can you see the Hades a little bit better?
I can see Hades a bit better now, yeah.
Wonderful. So Hades ink and pass.
Gorgeous. Love to see it. I'm going
Let's
to
see.
ink a Mr. Tipo.
Oh!
I'm going to play
Amber
Sail.
Sapphire! Ah, shit.
You know it, my friend.
We just talked about it, and I'm sitting here thinking that was
We
your
did.
Steel Song deck. I'm going, oh no.
For Sail, I
Yeah.
might ink the Madame Maloney again and pass to you.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to draw for turn. Just one there. That is not the card you want to see right off the bat. We're going to ink Hypnotic Strength and chuck down Shiny Cusco.
Cusco.
The fella there
Poison
that...
for Cusco. The poison chosen.
Alright, the
Cusco.
poison
Cusco's
for Cusco. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I love
I
Kronk.
love your accent. It's brilliant. I also love Kronk. Is that me, my guy?
It's you,
Is
yeah,
it me?
sorry, past.
Gorgeous. Let's stop laughing about it and
Oh,
actually
dude, my cheeks are going to hurt
play.
after this. I'm laughing a lot.
So,
Mm.
sadly, I'm going to ink Little Miss Bell, Snowfield Strategist, and I'm going to play
You know what?
Cinderella.
Not mad about it.
Not mad about it.
No, not at all.
I'm going to... I'm going to put that into my inkwell for Cindy to draw a card.
All right.
And that's yours.
All right, so we'll already draw. It's so strange that I'm drawing so many duplicates. I'm going to ink. They never come back. Would you like anything other than Amethyst in this deck, by the way? Going to play an Elsa for 3 and draw from Elsa. We're going to quest Cusco for 1 and pass. I'm
How
on
beautiful
1 law.
are the Whispers in the World promos?
They are some of my all-time favorites.
Ditto.
I love the dark text boxes and just the overall vibe. So nice.
Yeah. I'm going to play a Belle now because I happen to draw one of
Ooh,
her.
another princess coming down.
That's it. So for that, I'm going to ink my Inkable, which is Mr. Sail the Azurite Sea. Cusco and Elsa both 1 attack, aren't they?
They are both 1s. So Cusco is a 1-2 and Elsa is a 1-3.
Beautiful. I'm going to quest Miss Cindy because I feel like I might be safe to do so.
Do you know what? I'm going to keep
and then
a
from-
spare law counter for you as well. Hang on, so you're on 1 now as well.
I am on Uno, yes.
There you go.
And then I'm going to put that into my inkwell to draw a card for Miss Cinderella.
Right, you
And
are.
pass to you. And I don't know why my
Alrighty.
discard was face down. That was a bit weird.
Going to
Okay.
draw for turn here.
I'll allow it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm
Going to
pretty
ink
good.
an Elsa. And we are going to spend 2 for Hypnotic Strength. We're going to draw a card. And I'm going to choose Cusco. He is
Wow.
going to take out your little Cindy. Both banished.
What if
and I'm
I
gonna-
won't allow that?
Well, tough. I'm going to draw from Cusco being
Fair
banished.
enough.
And I will spend 1 for an Alonwi. Remind me of the stats of the bell again.
2/3 quest for 2.
Okay. So that Cindy goes in your inkwell, right? Gonna quest.
Oh, Cindy goes into my inkwell. What a knob. Yes, she does.
Gonna quest for 1 with Elsa and pass turn at 2-1.
And you have how many cards in hand?
Many. Hang on. Just sorting my ink out.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my hand.
Stunning. All right, I'll draw for 10.
Stunning!
Stunning. I'm going to pay 3, 4, 5 because I can count for Moana.
Oh,
I'm
another
going
princess.
to use
Glad I got rid of
Moana.
that Cindy.
Oh, agreed. I'm going to use Moana to ink Sail from my discard.
Nice.
And yeah, that's interesting. I'm going to hold and pass over to you, my friend.
Sure. We will ready and draw. Feeling a board wipe coming. Not looking forward to it. Seeing as I know you have no evasives, we're going to ink the old reliable Horseman Strikes and go with an Elsa. We're going to tap the bell. We are going to quest with a Lonwy, go to 3. Going to give the support to Elsa and take out the bell.
Cool. That's going to go into my inkwell because of her own effect.
2, and I will quest with the other Elsa, and I will go to 4. Pass and wait a board wipe. Because you're what? Coming up to it now?
It's, it's not anything I can confirm or deny, unfortunately.
For legal reasons, right?
Yeah, for legal reasons, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll scoop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I wouldn't. 1, 2,
No?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I've got something else for you instead.
Oh,
I've got a Mufasa.
Mufasa. Oh, no. Okay.
Now, with Mufasa, I exert all of my ink.
Yep.
I give it a shuffle, and then at random, two go
come
back
into
right?
my
hand.
You're
so
running
we've
this
got
version
1,
of
2,
Blue
3,
Yellow.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll let you pick which two. Out of 1 here, 10 here.
I didn't see which one is which. Let's do the one on either end. Those can go back.
All right.
I hope they were the worst ones.
They weren't the best ones.
Okay.
3, 4. So these are all exerted. So I can't do... I won't say what I was going to say. I can't do anything about anything with those. I think what I'll do is I'll ink a Moana though.
Yep.
And I'll pay 1 and I'll bring out an Alonwi.
Sure.
And then I'm just going to quest for 2 with the Moana that's on board.
Yep, go to 3.
And go to 3 and then pass to you.
Alrighty. We will ready it all and draw. Now, would you be surprised as to see this go into the inkwell again? Horseman strikes. Gonna pay 6.
Pause for a moment.
Yes.
For a moment. We have a message from both Kyles indicating that they can't see a live.
Oh, no.
They can't see a live stream.
That's not helpful. Why not?
No, I thought we should pause.
Okay, hang on. Let me end the stream. Because it says it's live.